Hi, today we're here with Jim Lockwood from Green Guild, and he's going to tell us all about insulation because I don't know anything about it.
Great.
All right.
So insulation is really key. And so why do we insulate?
To stay warm.
Exactly. So here in the Boston area, we need insulation, and retrofitting insulation of houses is really complicated. So I'm going to try to simplify it a little bit.
Great.
So generally we start up in the attic spaces because they're the easiest spaces to get to. So we don't have to do removal of wall surfaces to get to them. We simply walk up through a hatch or go through a pull-down staircase or through a walk-up staircase to get to the attic space. Now when we're looking at that existing attic space, there's one type of attic which is an unfloored attic, which has no floorboards and the joists of the ceiling are exposed. Now, if we've established that there's enough ventilation in that space, we would choose open-blown cellulose. Now, open-blown cellulose is recycled newspapers, chopped up, run through a insulation blowing machine and blown in the attic to an approximate settled depth of 11 inches, which would give us an R40 that would meet code, and it would be the cheapest material, and it would be a material that would be great because it has a low embodied energy. So it's something that could even be returned to a landfill in 30 or 50 years, and it would biodegrade. So it's a great material for insulating attics. Now there are other attic insulation conditions where we would not use cellulose. For example, if we decided to not go with a vented roof assembly but a non-vented roof assembly, where we didn't have the ability to ventilate that attic space, we would move towards something like a sprayed-in-place foam. So a sprayed-in-place urethane foam, two-part foam that when mixed at a high temperature would form a foamed-in-place polyisocyanurate, which is perfect for certain types of attics. And so that's like a spray foam attic condition. And then other attics would more easily lend themselves to be insulated using fiberglass bats. So fiberglass is a great, also relatively cheap, relatively low embodied energy compared to the urethane foams, and it's something that homeowners can lay out. It comes in rolls, they can lay it out themselves. In order to get to R40, you would want to go with something like 12 inches of fiberglass bats.
What is R40?
R40 is a way of measuring the material's ability to slow the movement of heat through this material itself.
Okay, great. And what do all these insulation types look like? Which one is the pink one? Which one is the one that looks like mold?
Fiberglass is pink or yellow.
Pink or yellow.
And that's a proprietary way of coloring the insulation. So everybody knows the Pink Panther. It's everybody has their own different type of coloring. So I mean, they even have blue jean material now you can buy. So that's blue. That's
what I've heard.
So that's recycled blue jeans, which is effective in certain conditions. And then spray foam closed cell urethane is usually greenish in color. Icynene is yellow in color. Blown cellulose is kind of like these cushions right here, kind of gray.
Cool.
So it's it's ground up newspapers and a little bit of ink.
Great. Okay. Well, thank you very much. That really helps. Now I understand insulation better. This has been 360 Chestnut with Jim Lockwood. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Excellent.